Welcome back to that will be the number one Efed podcast in America. This is the Purge Radio Presents Rapid Blazing Efed Podcast, episode 6. Episode 6, folks. We got lots to cover. Oh yeah, we got lots to cover on the podcast. Lots to cover. Yeah. Well, thank you for getting us to 4,930 some odd subscribers now. Oh yeah. Well, thank everybody for getting us to that many subscribers. Like I said, when we hit 5,000 subscribers, we will have a 2-hour stream. A 2-hour stream, folks. So we'll have a 2-hour stream, all dream wrestling matches. It could be ONW versus WWE or any dream match you want. It'll be a 2-hour stream straight of that. So, yes. So, here we go. Here we go. So, we're going to start with Outlaw's Nightmare. Outlaw's Nightmare, we had, who was it? Sue Blackwood beat Ronda Rousey. The Naughty Girls beat the Bad Girls again for a fifth time. And Ryan Warzone winning that triple threat match. That was on episode 14 of Outlaw's Nightmare, folks. Then you had another Victoria Lovecraft versus Sassy Vega match. El Pablo, Shadow Wolf, and Katie versus Wrath versus Chad versus Blue Knight. So that's what happened there. So we do. And then we had a banger of a pay-per-view. I'm telling you. This probably was one of the best pay-per-views. Yeah. A banger of a pay-per-view. I'm going to go back to my notes. Ew. So I know a lot of you are enjoying everything, so... I forgot a match on Outlaw's Nightmare.
Tomorrow night's Damnation pay-per-view.
Okay, and Agony won that match. So I forgot to add that match. So Pain and Agony won that match. And I'm pro.
Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the channel of ONW.
And Victoria Lovecraft won that match. Yeah, it looks like she did. Pablo won that match. And the winner of this match was... And Wraith won that match, folks. So, man. Wraith won that match. But at the pay-per-view, freaking Nixon and Lewis regained the tag team titles, folks. Yeah, they regained the tag team titles. Storm kept his United States title against Ragnarsson. Wraith won the Extreme Hardcore title. Liv Brusky beat Jaslyn Havoc for the women's title. Flair Blackwell kept the Divas Global title. CJ, you're gonna be shocked who returned to ONW.
Who?
Chris Danger.
Holy!
Chris Danger made his return. Chris Danger's back in ONW. Oh my gosh. Even though he lost to Alpha Dabrowski, your daddy, Cody Dabrowski, your daddy. He lost your daddy, the top dog, the top Dabrowski. Oh yeah. So Chris Danger lost to Alpha Dabrowski. Oh yeah. What else? Jeez, my arm popped again. Jeez. Like I said, a lot happened. And then the freaking Johnny Saban and Silver match ended in a tie. That 30 minutes of Doom match ended in a tie. And it ended in a freaking tie, folks. So, yeah. And then we had the Vegas win that 8 women's tag match. And it looks like the Naughty Girls won the tag titles. Looks like the Naughty Girls won the women tag titles. Congrats to them. Nixon beat Cody Browski in the Browski rules match. Iceman beat Ryan Storm. Yep, Flair Blackwell beat Bella. Alfred Dabrowski beats Chris Danger. And then the main event was a tie. It was a tie, folks. So that's basically the recap of everything that's happened. Oh yeah, everything that's happened so far. Well, that's happened recently. Thank you, World Creative Wrestling, for following the ONW Twitter page. We are up to 68 followers on Twitter. So go ahead, CJ. I know you got a little rant to do from a certain company that accused you of supposedly stealing talent when you don't have internet.
Yeah, let's go on. Mr. MPW owner decides to attack me and accuse me of that. First of all, I don't steal talent. And second of all, I am the guy that if I see a talent on your show, I will go and ask you face to face instead of going behind your back and stealing it. So I'm not going to name no names here, but if you're going to be affiliated with Pecker Woodwork Alliance, and that's what I'm going to call it, because that's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's on them. It's not on me. You see, when I finally put up my foot down and said I would not be with anyone that is a drama causer or a troublemaker, I did it out of my own 2 feet. And you guys simply get the point. But you know what? Hey, there's 2 roads in life that you guys got to learn. You can take the right road or you can take it. It's your choice. I made my choice, so just respect that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree.
As far as that goes, I'm not going to come on this podcast and talk about it because they ain't worth my time or effort anymore.
Yep.
Now, jumping to this as Cody Broski. Joker, sorry about your damn luck, but this war ain't over.
Mm-mm.
Now, as my other character I play as CJ Mondo, here's another thing that is happening over my company that is NWF.
Mm-hmm.
CJ Mondo, the crazy guy that he is, now he is the World Heavyweight Champion on my show. And he decided to put the title on the line in a Royal Rumble match, 30 men over the top rope, to give talent the push. So therefore, I guess for the pay-per-view now, it's now a World Heavyweight Championship 30-man over the top rope rumble for the World Heavyweight title.
Oh, yeah. That is right.
And through Efeds, I learned that certain people that comes in your company, I'm not going to name no names here, but I'm just going to address it as it may be, wants to say that I'm a paper champion, that put your title shot on the line against me and prove it. You see, I've proved a lot during CJ Mondo, during the characters that I made. I proved a lot of being in the Efed business. So I don't have to put my title on the line, especially when a newbie that just comes in my company just wants to randomly show up and say, oh, put your title on the line against me. Well, guess what? I do believe, and Tyler probably can agree or disagree, that a wrestling company that is first started, I believe you work your way up to that title shot. It's not just here, you're the world champion now. You actually have to pull your ass to work horse to get that title.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You work to earn your opportunities. They're not handed to you. They're not given to you. You earn them. And like I said,
as the owner of NWF, I do want to say this out of the business, that as long as I run NWF, there will be no drama in my chat, in my streams, or anything like that. I will kick it out if I see it. I got guys that are willing to help, and Tyler knows who they are, to stop it. Because in the Efed business, I don't know if you guys have to deal with this shit, but it's sad that seeing the Efed business when I first started back in 2017 till now, we got a lot of people that, when they don't get their way, they decided to, cause trouble and, ruin friendships over something that's a video game, but we doing it to not only entertain you guys, the viewers, but also the fans that tune in every single week to watch NWF, ONW, EVW, ONWW, SEW, PFP, and all the other Efeds that are affiliates with the ONW brand. And seeing as it may be, we can't allow people to just think they're just going to overstep us as owners of Efed and just walk over us. For example, like some guy in the MPW chat, I'm not going to name no names, but he said, bashed pretty much my company, saying that my company is an indie company. First of all, he does not know what NWF is about, because he's either not watched the show, he's either probably not interested in watching the show because he's too busy being affiliated with drama causers, or third, he's just what I would call toxic.
Yep.
Falls back to the second one, but still, as it may be, and Tyler and me can address this as friends out of character here in the ONW brand, that the difference between P versus P and AI versus AI, P versus P has more drama than the AI versus AI. Because
Yes, it does.
you guys get mad when it's player versus player. You guys get mad going to another show and get people fired when you don't have the proof to back it up.
Yep.
For example, and here's a good example for this, and Tyler can agree or disagree.
Mm-hmm.
For example, let's say if my name was Bob Roman, for example, on Facebook, and I decided to get this guy, Chris Renegade, in trouble because I didn't like him in the Efed world. The only thing I would have to do is put Chris Renegade, put 2 dots at the end, and say whatever I wanted. For example, you're just a F&B or blah, 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 attacking somebody's family out of character or something like that, and send it to the Efed owner. And the Efed owner, he's going to think, oh, he really said that. Remove him from chat. That's where the problem is. If you believe the he said and she said bullshit, you need to actually get screenshot proof before believe somebody else's bullshit.
Yep.
And I'm just going to be honest because I'm not going to hide this no more. You know, because I'm sick of it. You know, it's ruined the fun out of beefheading because people just want to be kindergarten kids.
Yeah, that's true. They want to be kindergarten kids. They want to cry like little
And
girls.
I mean, you know, it's ruined my friendships with 2 very people that I don't get to talk a lot, which I do talk to one person. But it's ruined another person that, you know, won't take me off blog because of the he said, she said bullshit.
Yep.
Now, here's the thing that I have with people that start that he said and she said bullshit. Like I said before, they believe other people words over actual proof. In other words, like Broski said, which is Devin Broski, out of character wise, you were known as Devin. He would say this to us in the chat. If they don't have legit proof of either a Facebook or message or audio or video or whatever, and they just forward a message over saying that's them, they talk, basically you're guilty by association because you're forwarding something that somebody else put in the words and you're allowing it to happen as an Efed owner.
Yep.
So I'm not trying, you know, to be harsh about things, but, you know, when I joined in with the partnerships with ONW, I wanted to make my brand NWF a different standpoint than any other E-Feds that have ever stepped out there in business. Now, like me or hate me, I don't care. It's not about the dislikes and likes. It's more about the views than anything. So it's like I said, going back to that. And another thing, going way too far and putting somebody's daughter into stuff. And I know Tyler knows what I'm talking about when I say this. You basically took the fun out of e-betting, attacked somebody personally that his daughter or her daughter can't defend themselves as a kid.
Yeah. My 6-year-old daughter that a lot of people brings into the fucking drama, which she can't do nothing. So why do you bring her into stuff when she's only 6 and doesn't understand? Dipshits.
Now, I will explain this on the ONW podcast here, known as the EFED podcast. We do not allow this in our EFEDs. If you know you believe somebody's words, and I'm sorry, Mark, and I'm going to call you out by Mark. You believed a certain person's words that actually coming to me and asking me personally. That's where you fall victim of guilty by association because you believe somebody else's words rather than actual screenshot proof on either Facebook, Instagram, or social media in general.
Yeah.
And then you basically go ahead and attack Iceman, of all people. Iceman had my back. Iceman said, listen, I don't have internet. He said basically CJ don't have internet. CJ can't even get calls and steal calls. Okay, first of all, like I said, I'm the kind of person that will ask you, and Tyler knows this to be exact true. I will ask you, hey, can I have this person on the show? And if, Tyler says no or Devin says no, I'll make somebody else make up a name to fill that spot in. I don't sit there and just get butthurt about it because somebody told me no.
Yeah, it's freaking.
That's a lot of your guys' problems in the Efed world. You guys get butthurt and you want to take things out of character.
Yep, it's true. They want to take stuff out of character.
And, this is actually coming from not CJ Mondo, not Cody Cross, not Cody Broski, but the actual man in this podcast telling to all the Efed owners that runs for, real respective companies that is out there doing it for the fun. Don't believe the he said, she said bullshit.
No.
Get proof, screenshot it, and then, either add that person who said the comments or, done the drama into a chat and say, hey, did you say this? And if they leave, that should tell you, okay, they said it. Then you can put them as a bad reference.
Mm-hmm. I totally
because they didn't want to agree that they said those words or said that audio or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's bull. You gotta say this. Shut up.
And I'm going to address something else that just popped in the back of my mind here. There's another Efed owner that attacked ONW over a player versus player. There's nothing wrong if you want to do your Efed in player versus player, but you have to respect everybody's ideals and decisions. Just because they don't believe the same creativity you do doesn't mean you can go in and bash somebody because they want to do AI versus AI and not player versus player. It's just totally wrong.
Yeah, I agree. Because in player versus player, technically, there's ways you can cheat in that. So that's why I don't do those leagues, because people cheat. People cheat at it. So.
And here's the thing about the AI versus AI, like me, Tyler, Iceman, Devin, Nixon does a part of our companies. We let the computer play. We don't sit there and play behind the matches. We don't sit there and pick our favorites to win. We basically trust the computer behind the screen, and they pick the winner and loser of the matches. We don't sit there and just pick favoritism. I know a lot of EFEDs does, but we don't show favoritism. You want to prove yourself on NWF, prove yourself on ONW, prove yourself on SCW, prove yourself on EVW, prove yourself on PFP. You come to our companies, and we give you a shot. I mean, I'm not going to turn somebody down just because they are player versus player. But if you in general come in a chat and attack a brand that I'm affiliated with, ONW, yeah, we're going to have problems, because ONW gave me the opportunity to come back in the EFED world. I mean, you know how many years I've been out of the EFED world because of toxicity and drama? It's about 2 years since 2017. You're looking about almost
4 years. About 4 years. Yeah,
4 years. 4 years.
Yeah. Because of toxic people.
Because, like I said, the toxic people. And, during this podcast, we got a lot of things, to talk about ONW-wise. But I want to just do the right thing here to come on this podcast and tell the viewers exactly what to look out for in the Efed world. I've noticed it myself because some people, they just want to see other people get kicked out and they sit and laugh at other people because they got kicked out. In my book, I'm just going to go ahead and have the balls to say this. They are childish because of other people's call success, if that makes sense.
Oh. It's basically the God honest truth, folks.
And Tyler can tell you, from the old NWF that I ran to the new NWF, there's a lot of changes I made. There's a lot of changes that I put, making sure that company is basically going to stay as a friendly company and also a drama-free company. We will not put up with it. I mean, I will go straight to the source from now on instead of believing the he said bullshit.
Nope, that's a lot of the problems. Yeah, people want to believe the he says she said bullshit and not get the proof. Oh.
And another thing I want to talk about is there's another person that I'm going to go on a rant about for believing the he said she said bullshit too. The owner of PWA. You know who you are. You want to send your guy Mark to bash me, which I have done nothing wrong to you. Matter of fact, I'm just going to go on this podcast and expose the true you. When people try to help you, you never listen to us. You always try to find someone else to either pick up our friendship or just, I'm trying to put this all in words so these viewers can get the ideal, but you basically bring a fun thing to do to your own control environment. So you basically control what people does. You can't control people.
No.
I mean, the honest truth, you can't sit there and just control somebody just because Christian or not. First of all, I read my Bible, and I may fall short of being a Christian. I will admit that on a podcast. But
So
I do know what the Bible says about loving your neighbor.
We all fall short in the glory of God.
And if you want to sit there and judge people and control people, for example, and I know Feck personally brought this up about somebody judged him for being atheist. First of all, you're judging, and the Bible says, "Judge not, lest there be judged."
That is true. There's some people that believe it.
I'm not going to bring religious.
No.
I'm not going to bring religious things here on the OW podcast. I'm just setting the record straight. So for you as an owner, if you really want to make things right here in OW, only thing you got to do is apologize to me, Tyler, Broski, Iceman, everybody. This drama is basically killing your Efed.
That's what's killing it. And like I said, I don't give a crap if I say his name. It's killing your Efed, Jamar, because you want to be a troublemaker. Because you want to be a troublemaker and hang on troublemakers. Let's see. The Timberwolf Crew. I wonder where they got that name from. Yeah, Copy and Creep Squad. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, Jamar, that's why your company's down the drain now. Like I said, Mark Brown.
Speaking about
go on.
Speaking about Mark.
And Mark Brown.
Mark, I'm a forgiving type of a guy, okay? And I'm not gonna bash you in any way like you did me. Okay, I'm real legit, I'm real down to earth. If you would actually unblock me and talk to me like a man instead of believing everybody's he said, she said bullshit, you would be an okay superstar for Efed. But until you realize that JMR is feeding you lies, just like he does everything else. Because I've been through where you've been through, Mark. He's telling you, oh, they ain't your real friends. He's just a backstabber. He's just going to do this. I finally put my foot down and put a stop to that, saying I'm not going to believe the he said, she said bullshit anymore.
And that's
because
what
not only I lost friendships with Tyler, I've lost friendships with Iceman. Hell, even I lost friendship with Devin. Me and Devin could become real close, good friends in the EFED world. But, like I said, Mark, the wrong people cost me that opportunity. And I know you was trying to protect MPW, and I understand your point. That's why I didn't say nothing in chat, because I'm the kind of guy I observe before I make my decision if I want to join that EFED or not. And when you went at Iceman and when you kicked me out of the group, that kind of showed me what type of EFED you guys are. So, I mean, as far as me joining, I probably will not join that EFED because of you guys believing the he said comments. So, you just lost good talent there. So that's who you guys.
Yeah, and then you have your stupid ex in that chat too, saying, "Oh, don't worry, why he got removed."
Yeah.
Yeah, the Leah bimbo. The only reason
Yeah, I'd rather not talk about her because.
No, I got words to say about her. The only reason why she doesn't like me, because I tell her like it is.
And, you know, me and KD's actually been good friends, and we talked about this before. Actually, before we went live on air for this podcast. And KD said, you know, CJ, I've dated Dalia, and basically she's nothing but toxic, you know? And I have to agree, because the way she does, she's basically saying, oh, it's none of your business why people got removed. First of all, why are you getting in something that don't involve you? You see my point?
Yep. It's got the rod.
Now you're putting your nose in the he said, she said bullshit.
Yep.
When you could be like Devin and come straight to the point, and I'll tell you like a man. You don't like the truth, don't come to me. You're going to get the truth.
Yep. Like I said, you come to me, Devin, or CJ, we're going to tell you like it is. We're going to tell you straight up truth. Tell you like it is, even if you like it or not. Like I said, I don't care if you like it or not.
And here's the thing that really got to me as far as EFED owner-wise is when they start with the he said, she said bullshit comments, you guys, like Devin put it, and I'm going to put it in Devin's words, the high school fucking drama needs to stop. And I agree with Devin on that.
Oh, I agree too.
It needs to stop.
I agree. I agree with that too.
You know, and I'm just going to put this right here in the podcast to where it needed to be addressed on the EFED podcast. Now, I know you guys are EFED owners, like I said. Go back and watch ONW, support ONW, any ONW affiliates.
Which is hardcore e-fetting.
ONW, EBW, PFP, ONW, ONW, SCW, ONW,
W, yeah.
W.
ONWW, yep.
And we will show you guys exactly what a fun EFED environment is. Because, like I said, and I say it thousands of times, as CJ Mondo would put it, it's not about the fight in the dog. It's about the violence you have in the heart as the dog.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
But actor character wise, I will put it like this: it's not about how
Oh, yeah.
good you are; it's about how good you can handle toxic situations and turn them into positive things.
Mm-hmm.
And also, speaking about SCW, I forgot to mention about that pay-per-view that I think they just had.
Epo and WSCW.
New Year's pay-per-view.
Yeah, New Year's. Yeah, New Year's Revolution. Yeah.
There's a lot of matches that we got to discuss, especially the match between Cody Broski and Joker.
Oh my goodness. Yep. Which I believe brought.
In that match, you saw Cody Broski just had his way with Joker.
Mm-hmm.
And another match that I also like is that Hardcore Championship match, Cowboy John, and I think, was it Ryan Storm
No, it was.
that Iceman had on that match?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think it was Ryan Storm. Because King Dominator was in the main event facing
The Colts.
I think
tag
Mystery.
champs. And then Bruiser.
Cole won the tag team title.
Bruiser Boots, the United States champ. Yeah, Cowboy John's the hardcore champ, and Nemesis is the top champ, is the undisputed, and Candy Vega's the women's champ. So yeah.
Now for EVW, I know you're getting ready to bring back a company that used to had one of my characters that I still portray today as probably one of the youngest world champions in that company.
Yes, you are. And actually, I might use my brother's so I can actually. Yo. And I got EVW on the Xbox, but yeah. Woo! Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like I said.
And I actually want to thank Iceman personally for sending a screenshot about the whole thing today with the MPW also here on the podcast.
That's just bull. It's bull crap. Bull crap. The freaking way ever in his freaking company. Yeah. But technically, it wasn't even Ray Ever that freaking said it. I guess it was just freaking one of the ones he has as a higher up.
Well, when I went back in the chat, it was actually Mark Brown. He said, Ray Everett PM me. That's before I got removed. And basically, they said I was trying to steal talent, which I wasn't. So, yeah, that's how that started, because all falls back on the he said, she said bullshit. Basically what it falls back on.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. They want to believe that because they don't want to get the proof and say, one, you can't steal talent if you don't have internet because you got to have internet to get talent. Stupid idiots.
In the words of Iceman, I'm going to say it, their cornbread ain't done.
That's right. Freaking bull. Freaking bull. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's freaking bull. But you all can cry. You can all cry. But, yeah. Especially you, Jamar. You can cry because you don't have nothing else better to do in life except be a troublemaker. But you're a 20-year-old who's just a punk, who's just a troublemaking punk. Like I said, I was your age 10 years ago, so.
Yep, that's all about the he said, she said bullshit.
Yep.
It falls back on it.
Yep. That's what it falls on. Well, yeah. NWF. It's got merchandise, folks. Go check out the ONW merch store. NWF's got merch on there. ONWW's got merch. Oh, yeah.
I gotta see this. Hold on. Since you said that.
Yep, you got
What
merch.
is the merch?
I'll put it in there. It is storefrontier.com/ONW. Actually, I'll put it in the freaking chat. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I put the old NWF logo. Okay, I still gotta put the old NWW merch. That's where all the Efed stuff is going. Oh, yeah. I probably went in the NWF chat here. You can take a look. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right there, Cedar, right in the chat. That's the ONW merch store. It's for all ONW.
I gotta agree with that.
All ONW and affiliates merch store. So,
what you can get on the merch store? Is it like just cups or shirts or what?
You can get shirts on there, hoodies, tie-dye shirts. What else can you get? You can get aprons. Aprons, the cooking. You can get what else can you get? A tank top. Oh yeah. You got sweatpants. You can even get the face mask what we have to wear. The face mask. Yeah. And then a can koozie little bag. Yeah. You get all that.
I wonder who, like, I was watching one of the Efed things of CJ Mondo.
Mm-hmm.
And it portrays that character give my favorite match from that podcast.
Oh,
and my favorite match that was in my career had to be two matches.
Mm-hmm.
One against Chris Chaos for the Chaos Championship. He ran my head through a monitor, which I'll never forget that. And for the NWF Championship, I beat Iceman, Big John Bundy, and Ron Stone to become the champion. It's two matches I'll never will forget in the Efed world.
Oh yeah. Yep, you guys can buy the NWF Monday Night Elite t-shirt. So yeah. And the colors, it's you could choose between black, blue, or green for that shirt. Yeah, it goes all the way up to 5X. So yeah. What's the colors for the hoodies? You got black, military green, or cherry red. Oh yeah. And they got the tie-dyes. Tie-dyes go up to 3X. You got the Mardi Gras tie-dye, the flashback tie-dye, and the Saturn tie-dye. Oh yeah. Like I said, I even got my family merch store. Store42.com/the Black Gems. Oh yeah. It's got my DJ merch on there. Oh yeah. Got my podcast merch on there.
Is there any more? Is there any more bad references we want to tell people about in the podcast?
No, anymore. I know we got JMR. We got Icon, Vincent Jenkins, Aaron Benson. He's a bad reference now because of his drama BS. Good night, Benson. Now Chanel bought him.
What about
Oh, wait, Daniel Ortiz.
Christian Gunn?
Devin set him straight. He set him straight, so he told him like it was. Oh yeah, he told him like it was, folks. So yeah.
Yep.
So Daniel Ortiz left the chat, so he's a bad reference. Chanel Baltimore left. She's a bad reference now, so yeah. Enjoy your Efed careers down the drain. Enjoy them. So enjoy them. Because you're down the drain. So like I said, we got some promos, folks. Me, Beast Black, and some of Hellblade, folks. Here we go with these fake accounts. Rebecca Hutchinson. Got these fake accounts coming in, folks. So enjoy those. This is how we're going to finish the show. Enjoy them. Well, it's the portion of the podcast here at Rapid Blaze and Efed Podcast where it's promo time, folks. So, it's promo time, so we're going to have this person do his promo. Enjoy, folks. I have returned. Because they're being stupid, folks. They are being stupid, folks. Basically, Jack Blackwell pretty much said that he came back on a vengeance. So, he's on a vengeance. So, he is on a vengeance, folks. Pretty much what he's saying, that he's on a vengeance. Yeah. Let's see. Let me check something out. So, yeah. Ooh.
You gonna like what I'm doing? No, totally.
What are you doing?
Make this announcement soon as I update this.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, it's the portion of the podcast here at Rapid Plays Efed Podcast.
That's what I'm gonna change my NWF show to.
Oh, okay.
Saturday Night Shine Storm.
Oh yeah.
I gotta make a logo of that when I get my new phone today.
Oh yeah. Oh, CJ, you can join. You could join my freaking Canva team and use the freaking. You can make logos on there and everything. You can make freaking YouTube intros for your channel. Oh yeah. You can make your YouTube cover, YouTube thumbnails. Oh yeah. And you get all the freaking Canva Pro stuff. So you get the freaking Pro backgrounds, the Pro text fonts, everything. Because I pay for Canva Pro. And you know what's good, CJ? You can even build a website on there. You can even build a website.
So I can bring Christian Gunn back to NWF.
Yes, you can bring him back, yes. Because we set him straight. Because Browski gave him an ultimatum. And this was his last ultimatum. Oh. So, there you go. Like I said, if you all enjoyed the podcast, hit that like button, subscribe to ONW Southern Hardcore Gaming Network YouTube channel. Follow our ONW Twitter page at ONW Network. That's right, ONW does have its own merch store, folks. www.storefrontier.com/ONW. Or go to my family merch store. That's www.storefrontier.com/theblackgems. And now we are known as the Black Gem Studios, which has the Purge Radio. Yes, the Purge Radio. With me as DJ Blazer Red. Iceman as DJ Bayou. And Aaron Wage as DJ Duckruns. Yeah. And like I said, oh yeah. So, a lot of other stuff, folks.
Actually, I can check that off. We'll add Christian Gunn in that one.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see who we're going to take now. Actually,
Yeah, because on Cannibal, you can build your own website. Oh. So,
I think I'm going to take Billy Ray Dog out.
oh, I agree. I
Put a
totally,
question mark on it.
I agree with that. Billy Ray Dog. Billy Ray Dog, you think you're above everyone. But remember, Billy Ray Dog, you've never beaten me, son. So you're not above it. You're not above me, son. Because you've never beat me in the Efed world. Or
Well,
what?
Christian Gunn's number 3.
Okay. What are you, Billy Ray Dog, like 0-10 me? That's not good. That's definitely not good. When you're 0-10. That's definitely not good. I'm not good. I'm not good at all. I'm not good. Well, you can see why, Billy Ray Dog. You trying to say, Booker T trained me. Well, that's good that Booker T trained you. But it hasn't worked on me, so. Like I said, a lot of people haven't beat me in the Fed World. Like Sulite the Great. Never beat me either, so. Sorry, Sulite. You never beat me either, son. That's how you like it is. Yeah. So. Like I said, thank you all for watching. We'll see y'all on the next episode of Rapid Blazing Efed Podcast right here on the Purge Radio. Until then,
I need to get a logo.
don't hate, participate, and always bring the blaze. And by the way, welcome to the Purge.